is my Pia of my technical business English. Now, I will tell you a little introduction about the business intelligence. And business intelligence is using companies to make better decisions because it offers them multiple data related to the company, where we have, for example, customers, suppliers, competitors. It has two types of variables, internal or external. And within business intelligence, we can find a data analyst who is responsible for collecting, consuming, and consulting organization data with the aim of discovering patterns and providing such information for a good strategic business decision making. And the main task of this analytic is to interpret the data and translate them into English to facilitate understanding by taking raw or unstructured data and producing an analytic understandable to all interested parties, and those also making a good decision. A data analyst has three key skills that can be interpreted in understanding arithmetic, statistics, coding skills to work with data, business area, subject matter expertise. The high demand of data analysts is growing excessively in industries as it considered more extensive than business analytics. In conclusion with this topic, I would like to mention that the analytic is related to decision making through the collect of data or real facts, helping companies make better decisions in a strategic way to ensure a successful outcome. Okay, the strategic support systems are related to a certain extent with business intelligence, and both are designed for the same purpose with each correct decision making. However, they have a small words that differentiates them in the way of strategic support systems focus on helping senior exclusivities or formulating long-term strategies. And these systems are focused on scenario analytics, simulation, or possible outcomes and impact assessments or various strategic decisions. The strategic support systems can be visualized through tools and platforms that allow the present to the information in clear and effective way. They are presented by a senior manager. For example, we have a lot of types of charts. We can be through a P chart, a bar chart, a histogram, a sparkline, whatever you want. It could be possible because there are the there are the better ways to visualize the information correctly, and we can make a better decision if we have everything under control. The connection between the two systems is that business intelligence provides the database information and information necessary for the strategic support systems to perform its advanced analytics. Business intelligence collects data and sales, market performance, financial results, and key performance indicators, while strategic support systems use the information to protect stage risk and recommended informated strategic actions. Now I'm going to talk about the Web 1.0, which was the first stage of the internet we know. At the time, the web was very different from how we use now. We just go to pages, read the information, and that's all. You couldn't comment, like, or upload content. It was a website that only went in a one direction, from the page to the user. The sites were very basic, made with a language called HTML. Uh, they only had text, images, and some links. They don't have an interactive way, videos, social media networks, chat. All the content was created by experts such as technical or companies, and we could only need is without participating that at that time there were no such thing as Instagram, TikTok or YouTube. We they didn't have informative pages such as news, institutions, or people making their own sites, but they were always strategic and without interaction. Some concepts to relate the Web 1.0 are static HTML is to markup a language used to create fix with pages without automatically changes or interactions. Then we have passive reading. Users could only read and browse content without leaving comments or personalizing the experience. Client service architecture, the information was stored and served directly to the user's browsers. Lack of interactivity, they were no complex forms or direct feedback tools. About the Web 2.0 is not just like a new version of the internet, but a major change in how we use the network. Unlike Web 1.0, we could only read information without participating. Web 2.0 allow us to create, share, and communicate. And thanks to the evolution, users have gone from being just spectators to becoming protagonists of digital content. Web 2.0 brought tools and platforms that are a part of our daily routine. Social networks such as Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, blogs where people write their opinions, YouTube videos, and applications like Wikipedia where anyone can collaborate. All of this part of the new stage of the web. On one of the most important points is that Web 2.0 was focused on the interaction and collaborations, and we can comment, give likes, share ideas, and build knowledge together. Um, every time we buy something online, order food from an app, or even in download a song, we are participating in what is known electric business and winning the digital world. There are four main models in electronic business that I want to explain briefly. Now we have uh, B2B, that is business to business. This model refers to business transactions. For example, a technological store that buys products for the manufacturer uh, by the internet. In this case, there are no final consumers, but businesses that relate to each other to supply or collaborate. It's very common in large industries and supply chains. The next one is business to consumer B2C, and this is the best note to all of us, where a company sells directly to the consumer through an online store. This is the case of Amazon, Mercado Libre, or any site web that we can buy clothes, books, makeup, whatever you want. It was comfortable and increasingly popular. And the next one is C2C. It's consumer to consumer. This model allows people to sell products or services to each other using digital platforms. A good example is when someone tells something used on OLX, eBay, or Facebook Marketplace. There is no company between the sellers. There is only the platform and connecting the two users to make the seller. Then we have C2B. This model is less common but also important. Here's the consumer offers a product or service to a company, for example, a graphic designer who uploads this portfolio and a company hires him through a platform like Fiverr or Freelancer. Also applies when a person uploads photos to